This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. As we roll into Week 12 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football, these are the types of games that can help define your season. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. He has been warning his players all week. They're in the top 25. They might have the most talent, but he understands this environment is insane. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football, and he understands they can disrupt play calling, communication at the line of scrimmage. He has been playing crowd noise all week in practice to make sure his players are prepared. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Hoosiers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Tight end now in motion. Snatch it quickly on the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Running inside. It's Montgomery. He breaks a tackle. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle inside of that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Mendoza. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes out with a big play. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins.
Bro, look at it.
He's got enough.
Bro, this game full of shit, dog.
Touchdown, Indiana.
This man literally just stood right there and watched me.
After the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Sends it back in motion. Straight ahead, it's Clark. Shakes off the defender. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these hard plays. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Making the adjustment on the play. Motion from the wide receiver. Jones wants to throw it. Turns it upfield. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football. But what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
Sees a crease. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
2nd and long here. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Abrams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Push is ahead. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Jones to throw. Fires to the middle. Between the hashes, it's Mays. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Making the adjustment. On play action. Out wide right, it's Mays. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, that bitch is fake. Throw!
First half,
Oh!
swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Direct snap. It's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. down in the quarter as they come to the line. Hits inside, it's Smith. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's Smith. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Try to help them get a stop on fourth down. Before they snap it on fourth down, we have a timeout call. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Slips through the line, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Gators sending the offense back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Jones wants to throw it. Under pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll move the wide receiver. And back to the air on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football. But he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate. Pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Left side, it's Montgomery. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They just keep firing. With the catch, it's Mays. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Inside, it's Montgomery. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Right side, it's Mays. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll need a bunch on second down. Takes a handoff. It's Montgomery. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like it because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Burrowing for yardage. Breaks into the open. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds.
And this offense has got it all wrong, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it.
Snags it, and there's running room. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, it's Montgomery. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Motion from the back. Out wide right, it's Montgomery. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish your first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. He's loose. Past the 10.
Bro, I swear they going funny as fuck.
Touchdown, Indiana.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the return, it's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. First play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's going. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Clock is stopped. Florida is calling timeout at 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Jones to throw. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The defense coming up big there. And the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out wide left, it's Montgomery. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for it.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Needs it here on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watch the line, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the head.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with the Troy Trojans taking on the number 10 team, the UAB Blazers. And it's Troy with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. He's past the sticks. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he puts through the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Lloyd. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the middle.
Oh, this man can't fucking throw, dog.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Here comes the heat. Left side, it's Need. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Quarterback keeps it. He fought them off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Second and long here. Right side, it's Jackson. There he goes. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick give, it's Montgomery. Here's a little room there. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back. Get the yardage.
And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Keep it on the ground. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Now they've got it out of 44 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Montgomery. They were all over it.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Jones to throw. The screen, he can go. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. He is a menace rushing the pass. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Quarterback changing the play. Got to make the play on 4th. Rush is on. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. This game is all but officially in a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, and teams want to make their move in the rankings. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Third and long right here. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. The screen, and watch out. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Hawkins. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Got enough for the first down. Turning it on. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And the beatdown has ensued. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice palm, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Montgomery. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Jones wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Clark. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback. But give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
With the lead late in the game, this defense right now knows that the opponent's going to be throwing the football. They're doing a nice job mixing up their coverages, but also changing their personnel, sometimes putting extra DBs on the field. That time, deep shot, 2 guys go up, nobody comes down with it. The defense wins again.
Found a little bit of room and picked up 8 before he was stopped, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Right at the line. Breaks into the open. Past the 30. He's at the touchdown, Gator. Great job by the back on the option.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
They'll line up to go for 2. Trying to run, it's Clark.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He's got great speed. He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and a really nice job to set up this offense with good field position. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Hawkins. Keeps it. He's got the first down. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the touchdown, Indiana. And the route is on. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He gets a block. He's got it out. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Sends it back in motion. Jones to throw. He's got him in the flat. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they shave a couple more off of this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on first. Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Look out! And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Moves the pocket. It's Bailey. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Right side, it's Mays. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Running inside, it's Smith. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Oh, pressure's coming. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Trying to take it back.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. He's changing the play. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Second down, going to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Fitted in the window for the score. See if they can score the deuce. Slams ahead. They've got the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 9. From deep, it's Hawkins. They stopped the return right there, and that